I'm going to show you how I make a living playing roulette online and teach you my methods step by step so that anyone from any location can copy my results. I've been making a living from playing roulette for over 8 years, and I've done this by making small daily profits with a low starting balance to minimize the risk. If you want to learn how to play roulette properly and actually make long-term profits, I want you to make a commitment to yourself right now and watch this video all the way through to the end. You see, most people tend to skip through these videos to see what the final profits are, but they miss out on crucial information on when and why I place the bets that I do. So commit to watching these videos all the way through. Play it in high speed if you have to, but don't skip ahead or you will miss out. Let me know in the comments if you are 100% committed to this. It's nice to know who you are, and I will definitely have a lot more time for those who are active in the comments. I would also like to thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel. I will be offering a free one-on-one coaching session worth $1,000 for every 1,000 new subscribers this channel receives. I will either select the subscriber at random or choose who I think deserves it based on the comments of these videos. Don't forget to check out roulettecalculators.com. It's a free social network where you can chat to other roulette players, share ideas and betting strategies, and learn from the best. The social network is completely free to join. There are some membership options available for the use of its calculators and betting tools. These tools are web-based so that you can use them on any touchscreen device, laptop or PC. They can also be used with any land-based or online casino that has either a US or European roulette table. If you would like a free trial to use these tools, head over to facebook.com/roulette calculators and drop me an instant message. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and drop a comment below to be automatically entered into the one-on-one coaching competition. Let's head over to the roulette tables now and see what we can do.
Yo, what's up guys? Ed Clark back with session number 17 of the 30-day profit challenge. We're doing okay at the moment. We've had a nice 11 win streak in a row. We had the £52 loss there, but for the most part we're £386.10 up. So we're going to carry on with this. I've switched over to this casino, which is my preferred casino because it has a lot more 10 cents tables. They got a whole bunch of different ones on here, like loads and loads and loads and loads of roulette tables, and the list just goes on. So that's why I'm using this one, just because the systems I want to use is like the E.D.C strategy, the Martingale double win system, things like that that require a lower starting balance table. So I'm just going to go on to this one. This is actually a new table. Actually, before I do that, I've got 140. I've gone on there. In fact, I'll show you this. Let me just exit out of this this table. Just to show you, because I wanted to keep it. I don't know how to do it again now. Settings. Yeah, I wanted to change my currency to pounds. It's not that one. I did it earlier. Where is that? Wallet management. Maybe it was that one. No, I can't find it now. But, well, long story short, I tried converting it to euros, but they don't have from euros to pounds. They don't have pounds as an option. They've got pretty much every other currency apart from British sterling pounds type stuff. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to keep it at euros. This will make the value slightly different, but for the most part, it's just the units that I'm worrying about. I'm starting with 100 each time and then kind of climbing like that. So yeah, apologies, I wanted it to be pounds, but it won't let me switch it over. But for one, I will withdraw that 42, just so I'm starting at 100 on each one. So I'll do Bitcoin. What did I say it was? It was 104. Sorry, it's 42, wasn't it? 42. In fact, can I? What is it? 42.11. Let's just get it so it's nice and even. So let's go crypto, and then we're going to do 42.11, my Bitcoin address, It's not that one. Let me copy. I'm using my Mac so I can kind of, well, you'd think. Perhaps I'm using a keyboard here, so I'm going to copy that and then try and paste it here. Yeah, there we go. I needed to use my actual MacBook keyboard instead of my wireless keyboard. Okay, so that should put me to 100 exactly. Let me just refresh that. Let's see what we can do. So again, I'm going to stick to making sort of 20 euros profit. Decided to use the Brave browser because it didn't. I had always had problems with pragmatic tables, it not loading, but it doesn't. Okay, it is working now. All right, so let's go to roulette. And yeah, let's try this one win table as well. It's a new one on here. It is 10 cents, which is good. So again, I think we'll stick with the E.D.C again. The time is 11:03. So I'm going to just go the last few numbers. So 22 went to 19. And I'll just kind of explain what we're doing again with this particular system. So we're going to be tracking the last 4 results. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a problem. I'm using my wireless mouse and keyboard, and it's not playing nicely. So that went to 23. Yeah, so what we're doing is trying to find a dealer where we're seeing some results group up together. We're only tracking the last 4 spins, and that means we've got the most recent 4 results that this dealer has performed. And then we're doing a neighbors of 5, and we're doing 2 of those. So we're covering 22 numbers. It's a huge amount of numbers. And then we're doing the E.D.C system. So I'll be doing 220 first bet, 440, 880. If you basically you drop down if you get a loss, it's a martingale. But if you get a win, you step back 1. And if you start dropping down and then moving away back up, the profit increases lovely. So with this, I'm making 5 bets in, which will be a total of 68 euros 20 if I wipe out. So that would be my walk point. Always important to have a walk away point. If you don't, you can deplete your entire balance. So 23 went to number 5. So yeah, we're going to work from this. We've got 100 euros in the balance. Going to be doing neighbors of 5. So if you're new to this, basically a neighbors bet means you select how many neighbors, and that means the neighbors either side of the number that you bet on. So in this example, if I put the bet on number 20, it's going to cover 20, 5 numbers to the left, 5 numbers to the right, and we're going to be doing 2 of those bets. So that result was number 20. So what I'm doing, I'm looking, I want the next result to sort of land between 1 and 15 really. I mean, you can go a bit further, but that's the general vicinity. I mean, ideally between 31 and 26, but we're collecting the last 4 results, and I'll only bet if I can cover 3 or more of the 4 results. Ideally covering all 4 is the best, but yeah, it's play it by your gut feeling as well. You know, obviously you've got the results showing on the table. If you've got 3 that are close together and there's 1 that isn't, you don't have to bet. You can always just sit pretty and watch, you know. So I went to number 15. So that was close to 26. Again, this one we got 8 and 25. They're the pockets that we're working from. I will explain again, this tool is a dealer tracker. And what it does, it measures the distance from where the dealer spins the ball from to where the ball lands. And these highlighted bits adjust on each spin based on where the dealer's going to spin the ball from next. So 24. So once we enter 24, it's going to be calculate or show you the previous results based on that. So in this case, between 3 and 33 would be the area to bet. I'm just going to watch it for another spin or 2 just to gauge it. And again, this racetrack is inverted compared to the calculator one, so you have to make sure that you orientate it right. So you don't bet up here, it would be down here for this particular bet. Between 3 and 33 would be from there to there. And that's gone to number 6, so that's not looking good so far. So in this opposite spin, I want to see it land sort of between 22 and 30 in that area there. And if you find that the dealer isn't grouping them together, you don't have to play. You jump out, find a different table, and that's what you should always do. Don't just play for the hell of it. But let's see if we can make 20 euros profit on this one. Like I said before, we've done okay. We've had a nice winning streak. Most of them I'm just trying to hit 20 units in profit, 20 units plus, and we've been doing that recently. I had a good session there. That was on Mega Fire Blaze. That was quite a fun session. I don't really recommend playing those bonus games. The payout's just so low, it's not really worth it. So where'd that one go? That went to 21. Again, that's down there. That's not good. That's looking pretty rubbish at the moment. So here you can see it's very sort of spaced out. The only area I really like is 23 and 24 in that area there. But for the most part, she seems to be bouncing around the table. Let's have a look at this one. That's gone to number 4. That's down there. So not really looking good. So you can see they're very spaced out. So what I'll do is back out of this table and I will track another dealer. And the nice thing is the time's sort of plodded on a bit, so I can just go straight in with that. Let's have a look at... Let's go for Roulette 2. In fact, what I can do, because I've got the results here, I'm going to refresh the tool, and I'm going to try Roulette 2, and I'm just going to enter the numbers in from here. So 5, then 18. That went to 0. Then 21, which is fairly close. 21 went to 25 again, that's fairly close. That went to 9 and then 34. 9's not so much. 34, again, not so much there. So that could have actually been the point of the dealer change. So we'll keep that in mind. 34 went to number 4. And then that went to 11. Okay, that is looking okay there. Right, let's have a look at this table. Not so much on this spin, but the opposite spin was looking okay. Apart from that, that just carried on. Like it just didn't care. So that's number 15. So on this particular spin, I'll be looking at this area along here. So I want to see it kind of land on the bottom side of the 0. Sort of 0 to 23. That's where I'm looking. I mean, it made its way around to number 4, which is a double up there, but I want it. Oh, I didn't change that to 4. Let me change that to calculate the last 4 spins. We'll watch on the next spin. But yeah, currently the dealer on the opposite spin is looking nice. I'm going to set the neighbors to 5. We're going to be covering 22 numbers, so I'll be making 2 neighbor bets of 5. So on this particular spin, I'm not really seeing much of a signature on this particular spin direction. Only place I'd say is between 20 and 26 or 11 and 34. Kind of went there. It's a ping back, so it did land on number 31, which is here. But this side's looking a bit better, so I might give this one a go. I'm going to bet up to 0 and the opposite side. Like that. So basically I'm covering all of this area. I'm covering number 17 all the way around past 22. And basically we're just trying to get that balance to 120 plus. It's important to have goals to reach a target and then leave. Never like let the greed take over. As soon as you do that, you're you risk going past. That went to number 13. That is a miss. We just missed that one. It did land nicely, but then just carried on round a little bit, which it does. So in this opposite spin, I'm going to say the center point up to 32. So we're going to go up to 32 and then round to 0. And of course, we're going to double that bet. We're doing a martingale. It's a martingale step system, this one. So again, we're looking 0 side. 34. Now that was a win just. I didn't like the way it rolled back there, but it gave us the win. We'll take it. This side I'm not going to bet on because they're a little bit spaced out. I mean, I could cover 3 of the results. I could cover from 28 to 5. I mean, I could probably cover 27 to 22, but I would say that the bet would be 28 to 5, that top area. Yeah, and that went to number 5, so that is another double up there. But this side's looking a bit better. I'm going to cover 27 to 6, I think, is the bet. I'm doing 20 cents per number. Or 20 cents per number. Oh no, it's 10, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I kind of doubled up on one there, but yeah, no, because I won the last bet, didn't I? So I'm looking at land before 0. Oh, we had the lovely ping back. The ping back of doom. So yeah, now it's 20 cents. Getting this one, I mean, I would say 0 side. Let's go up to 32. And then to 0. So now we do the 20 cents per number. I got all mixed up. You'll see that land around 0 or a little bit either side. Perfect, number 3. So this one is a bit hit and miss on this one. So I'm going to leave this particular spin direction for now and just focus on the opposite one. So the next bet will be 10 cents per number again. Now, if you watched my last episode, it was a bit of a grind. The dealer was kind of just bouncing between both sides, and I kept hitting that 160. Luckily, I got it and got into profit. Let's see where it goes. I want to see it land sort of between 28 and 24. But no, you can see this particular spin direction's all over the place. So I don't really like that. This one's looking a bit better. I'm going to cover 34 to 17. And this is a 10 cents bet. So it goes 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, walk away crying. So 0 around to number 5. Opposite side, number 18. Yeah, this dealer's not that good either. Normally I get loads of wins early on before progressing up like that. So it's back to 20 cents again, isn't it, on this one? Might be worth finding a different dealer. This one's not really behaving very well. But I'll watch a couple of spins. Number 8. Okay. Yeah, so this side's pretty painful as well. I am going to jump out and track another dealer because this one just hasn't got a signature at all. I know my next bet is 20 pence per number. Let's have a look at Roulette Azure. So that's 17.33. That went to 22. 22 went to 30. Then 14. Yeah, this is starting to look okay. 14.36. Yeah, still good. 26, not so good. Then 27.21. 27's okay. And then 21, not good. Okay, so this opposite spin here isn't too bad. Let's see where the ball goes to. We'll see it lands sort of between 23 and 29. Yeah, it went to number 9. So that particular spin direction could be a goer. This one is definitely not at the moment. So what I'll do, I'll set the neighbors to 5 again. And we'll make a bet on the next spin, but this side's not looking too good. Either the 0 side or the tiers, but it would, but there you go, it's like right in the middle. It's not looking good at all. So that's 34. Okay, this one I'm going to do 9 and 22. So I'm going to take the neighbors up to number 9 and up to 22, and we are doing the martingale on that. So we are doubling the bet to 20 pence per number. So I'm going to see it land before 0. That is perfect. Number 18, that's right in the middle there. See, it looks like she's kind of behaving on this side, but not so much on this. So I forgot to change it to 4 again. My bad. Yeah, this one I'd say between 30 and number 3, all along this bottom area here. But it's in no way as consistent as the other spin direction. Yeah, I went to number 4. It was on that area, but let's see if she carries on with that. This one's looking good, though. I'm going to go number 1 and 20. So I'm going to take the bet to number 1 and then to 20. And we're just doing 10 cents per number again. It's been a bit of a grind using the E.D.C. for last session, and this session has been. Hopefully this dealer is going to be better than the last one. She was just kind of all over the place. But we're looking around the tiers toward the 0, not too much. So 33, that is good. That's right in that middle section again. So that's looking good. So we just need to carry on with this. We're at 103.20. So not a huge amount of profit just yet. You kind of like need to hit these back to back, or if you go further into the martingale, the profit does become a lot more when you're working your way back out of it. But obviously it's nice just to hit the first spin every go. Again, this one I could cover 35 to 8. I just wanted to watch it because it didn't seem as consistent as the opposite direction. But yeah, in this case we would have got it. Number 19. Okay, so I'm going to go between 5 and 24. So let's go there and there, and we're just doing 10 cents per number again. Let's see if we can get some nice wins back to back. So you're basically betting 220, you win 360. So you're kind of making £1.40 profit if you keep getting the wins back to back. So it doesn't take a huge amount of time to get to the 20 pound profit or €20 profit if the dealer's behaving itself. That's gone to 14. Again, she's right on the money with this spin direction. I will give this one a try. It is looking a bit better. I'm going to go number 4 and 19. So go up to number 4 and up to 19. But the other spin direction just seems flawless compared to this one. But we'll see. She has hit it in the last few spins. Looks like the video feed is lagging out as well. Yeah, that looks good. Number 34. Got the win. But this one's looking great. I mean, I'm going to cover up to number 18. And then the opposite side to 29. So we've had a few wins back to back. The balance starts climbing. Well, we are £106 euros exactly. So we're six euros up. That's gone to 21, so that is a miss. So we've got a miss. We missed that by 2. This one is looking good again, so I'm going to bet up to 16 and 33. So like this. And we're going into the second bet, so doing 20 cents per number. Really around the tiers section. You could not get any further away from the tiers section. Number 3. So yeah, that landed there. So now we're going to bet number 3 of this one. I'm going to stick with this side here. I'm going to go up to number 10. Oh, okay, number 5. Let's call it number 5. And we are doing 40 cents per number now. So we're on bet number 3 out of 5. The video feed is just lagging out on me. Seems worse when I'm using Safari though. The Brave browser does seem to look after me a bit better. Yeah, that's gone to number 25. So again, that's a miss. She does seem to have changed it up all of a sudden. She was hitting it very consistently, but now she's not. I'm going to go on this side now. I'm going to cover up to number 9. And around 0 side, and we are doing 80 cents per number. So bet 4 out of 5. So see it land just after 0. That's perfect. Number 3 will do. So now we're going to drop it down to 40 cents per number, but I'm not going to bet on this spin because they're way too spaced out. You see they're sort of dotted around 7, 25, 8, 24, not really grouping together. And that's what I mentioned in the last video. When you're only tracking 4 spins in a particular direction, if they have a couple of times where they're not hitting their typical area, it shows very quickly on the tool. So you don't just get sucked into the rabbit hole betting on where her signature used to be. It does kind of wake you up a little bit and go, hang on a minute, she's not showing the consistency that she was. That landed on number 6. That's in between those. This one's still not looking too bad, so I'm going to bet up to number 35 and 3. And I think we're doing 40 cents per number, aren't we? Oh, they're having a bloody cleaning session. Hopefully that doesn't affect her rhythm. Right, keep an eye on those balls as well. You can see them just behind the racetrack there. I want to see if they swap the balls out. Sometimes they do. Yep, they're swapping the balls. So when that happens, I track the results again, unfortunately. But yeah, when they switch the balls out, that can change the dealer's previous ones. And again, this illustrates my point. You know, people don't, well, the casinos know that dealer spins aren't always random. And the reason for, you know, they changed the balls out. Why would they do that if every spin was random? So why would they change the balls? It just doesn't make sense. Fuck me, they're even measuring the table. Love it. Smartphone, take a shot. But yeah, they go through all of these procedures to make sure there isn't a bias on the table, and also switching out the balls. I mean, that just, to me, cries out that people are winning more often than they should. So they have that intermission. But I'm going to reset the tool just because they're using different balls now. I'm still going to carry on with the next bet, which is 40 cents per number, depending on what she does. But the result she spun from was number 6, so we'll submit that. Probably going to be a dealer change soon as well, so got to keep that in mind. So that's gone to number 1. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, guys? Why do casinos change the balls that they're using? Do they switch them for magnetic ones? They're like, shit, the gaming commission's here, change the balls. So let's see if the dealer picks up. She had a signature on one particular spin direction, but not so much on the other. I want to see if she kind of goes back into that groove. That went to 35. Looked like a bit of a dodgy spin there. So yeah, if we win the 40, 20, and 10 cents, we should be pretty close to target. Just getting those sort of 3 wins back to back, which isn't that difficult to achieve. This ball's looking really dodgy, okay? I know they've just switched it out, but I want you to watch how the ball is responding to the table. Alarm bells are ringing for me. Yeah, watch when the ball lands. Look how it is almost like it's getting sucked into a number. But just watch it now. See if it does it again. So we would want to see it land around number 21. But just check it out. See how it's reacting to the table and the pockets there. Okay, I mean that one didn't look too bad, but just keep an eye on it because for me it looked very, very suspicious the previous two spins. So I want to see it land between 10 and 35. Let's see if it reacts weirdly with the table again. Yeah, it didn't look too bad that time. But it did land in between the two that I wanted, number 20. Again, on this, I want to see it land between number 3 and 11. So this sort of bottom area here. Might try a different system tomorrow. There's one that I wanted to trial. It's kind of influenced by CEG Dealer School, and I could use the positive negative tool for it. And it's a really, really interesting concept. That did land on 36. That is kind of where I wanted to see it. So this one, I want to see it land between 6 and 31 on this tier section. Tier stroke orphelons. See where it goes. No, it went to number 19, so that's down there. But I might, I'm hoping that it kind of lands around 29 and 18, preferably the left-hand side of that. But yeah, for me, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm playing very low stakes at the moment. It doesn't matter if I'm playing low stakes or high stakes. I still love to analyze the dealer and just sort of kind of give myself the best chance of winning before placing bets, even if it's low stakes. It's just one of those things that it's kind of ingrained into me. Yeah, that's good. Number 22. So that's right next to those two there. This one's still a bit hit or miss. The area would be between 10 and 7 up this top section, top left. But I'll give the next spin a go. She's got 3 results right next to each other there. Yeah, I think on Roulette Azure they do hour shifts as well. I've kind of noticed they do seem to be on the table a lot longer than most other tables. So here I'm going to be betting the opposite side. I'm going to go probably to number 26 and then cover to 14. And we're doing 40 cents per number. So the reason I've kind of gone this side of it is because of that 36 out there. I haven't covered it, but I've covered around that side. I might have been better just going smack bang in the middle on that grouping of 3 there, but we'll find out in a minute. Okay, 35. So I did get that one. Covered up to 26. So now I'm going to drop down to 20 cents per number. Still not convinced on this particular spin direction. They are kind of favouring that right-hand side of the board, but nothing special. You know, that's not really a signature there. But on the next spin, those 4 should be very close together now because I landed on 26 and I was focusing, I think it was 18, 29 and 7 or 22, 18, 29. So that that 4th result will be a lot closer now. It's gone to number 6. So let's see what this this side's looking like. Yeah, you can see here they're nice and grouped together. So I will go up to number 32 and then round to 0. And I was going to do 20 cents per number on that one. And if I get this one, I'll drop down to 10. If not, I'll have to step it back up to 40. Oh, it's a horrible spin. Why is it that the horrible spins always ruin your day? But in this case, it didn't actually. It went to number 29. But it's, yeah, it was, I don't like it when they get stuck on the rim like that. It just kind of keeps going and going and going. So I'm at 110.20. So I'm 10 euros 20 up, halfway to the target. And I'm doing the last bet in the ladder, which is obviously 10 cents. So I went up to, I think, was it 80 cents per number, then 40, then 20, and now I'm back down to 10. So I want to see this land around 0 for this side, but this particular spin direction isn't as consistent. And you can see there it's gone to number 24. That was a highlighted number, but it's on the opposite side of the table from where the other 3 results were. This one's fairly easy. I'm going to bet up to 34 and 17. Like this. And we're just doing 10 cents per number. So we've played our way back down the martingale step system, covering 22 numbers, which is a huge amount of numbers. Normally it's, you know, you get like several wins and then you have to step down 1 or 2 levels, but yeah, recently it's just been quite difficult. Just see it land around 0 or after. That's gone to number 30. That is okay. That's a win. It's also a highlighted number. So we're at 111.60. Tempted to give this a go up to number 12 and then round. Let's give it a go. It's not the best sort of signature that I've seen. She's got a double up on 21, and then we're covering 31 and 22 as well in this bet. But there's a big gap of numbers in between. So again, we want to see it around 0. Okay, no, it went to 31. That is a win. So it landed on one of them. So she's landed on another highlighted number. And that's put us to 113. So I'm going to go up to number 30 and 11. So let's go 30 and then to 11. We're still doing 10 cents per number, just slowly building the balance. So we're looking for Tia's side this time. Yeah, perfect, number 5. He nearly landed in 16, which would have, you know, that was already a double up. So again, I'm gonna call up to number 15 and 32 this time. So we're covering up to 22 all the way round to number 13. So 0 side, let's see if we can hit it. Yeah, number 6, we've got that one covered. That's next to 34 there. Okay, this one's easy. I'm going to cover up to number 26 and then 0. So yeah, let's go up to 26 and 0 like this. So we're at 1580, but we've got 220 out on the table. You see, your balance does climb slowly when you're when the dealer's behaving herself. Okay, that's another good hit there, number 35. So that's just here. So we're at 117.20. This one's so difficult. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the neighbors on number 20 and the other one on 34. So basically I'm betting either side of the table now rather than trying to stretch it around, because she does seem to be hitting those closer. Let's see if that pays off or if it doesn't. So around 34 or 20. Now I went to number 3, so that was completely out. This side's looking a lot better, so I am going to do these stretch around. I'm going to go up to number 20 and 14. So like this. And we're going to 20 cents per number. So I want to see it land before number 3. 3 or before. No, that was a nasty one. Went to 34. Do you see how suddenly they change though? When they're hitting them back to back and then all of a sudden they just stop. That's what I do notice a lot on these tables when you do that. So we're going to 40 cents per number. I'm covering basically this section here. But yeah, that kind of illustrates when a dealer's got a signature, if they change it, they do change it. And, you know, that means you're betting in the wrong area. I want to see if it's the same for this. Yeah, absolutely. 23. So you can see they completely change where it goes. I think the last result was 24. That's gone close to that. So what was that bet that I did? That was 40 cents. Okay. So I'm going to watch it for a spin. That went to number 23. So I would normally be betting here, but chances are she's going to land up here because it looks like she's changed what she's doing. She's either spinning the ball or the wheels slightly different. And that seems to be affecting where it's going. Yeah, see number 18 right next door. So it's important to notice when they do that. So again, here I'd be betting on this section, but the last result went over there near 24. So I'm just going to watch just to see if she can undo what she's doing. I've got 2 bets left. I'm doing 80 pence per number and then 160. But it doesn't make sense to be betting on where she was hitting to where she is hitting. So I just want to see if it starts building again in a different area. So I think it's going to be around 24. But I could be wrong. It's gone back to 3. So she has gone back into that area there. But this one you can see, I think it is on this side now. Number 6 and 34. Yeah, I went to 11, so it is down on that side, the opposite side. I might risk it on this one. She did hit that area again. I'll go up to number 5 and 10. Can't I get that? And that's going to be 80 pence per number. So see if we can start climbing back down that ladder again. So I want to see the tier section. We've got a lot of numbers covered around it. You can just see it kind of catapult right to the opposite side, which is the way it goes, guys. It is the way it goes. So I'm going to go on this one. I'm going to cover from number 34. It's going to be, yeah, around there to number 10. And that is the final step I will take it to. So again, we want to see a tier section. That went to 18, so that is a miss. So there you go, guys. It did. It landed lovely in there, but it just carried on going around. It's the way it goes. I think there might be a bit of table manipulation going on. That's dropped me down, so I took a 51 hit on that particular session. But I'm going to leave it there because if I carry on, I just think it's going to go wrong. And I've hit the 5 bets. Okay, so that's all I'll go down to is 5 steps in, and that is a 68-20 loss. Of course, I got a few wins in between, so it's only a 51 loss there. But yeah, it was about time I had a losing session. I've had a nice big run of wins, so that was minus 51. So let's put that in there. And yeah, even looking at the last session, it was a bit of a grind. So I might give a different system a go for tomorrow's session. We'll yeah, I think I'll give it a different go. The E.D.C hasn't been working that well for the last 2 sessions. I mean, I did get 2260 profit in the previous session, but it was a bit of a grind. So I might go for Smartingale double win, or in fact, I might try this new system, the one that I saw on CEG Dealer School, and that will utilize the positive and negative calculator. So yeah, I'm quite excited to try that. It is experimental, experimental, so I'm not quite sure, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, take care, guys, and as always, please bet smart.